Hello, Scorpio. It is time for your March reading from Taurus Does Tarot. Hello again. Ooh, okay. Wow, off to a good start. Very good, Scorpio. I love to see it. Okay, Scorpio is my rising sign as well, so I am here for it. Okay. Whoa. Yes, good things, Scorpio. Okay. Looking good. Cards are a little jumpy, coming out slow, but go. Alright, Scorpio, what's going on in the month of March? Any other cards? Because I need quite a few. Nice. Okay. It's a good flow at first. What's going on now, Scorpio? Jumpy. I love that. I'm taking it. Oh. Okay, I'm looking to get some meditation cards, a couple more core cards. Two. Woo! Gotta know what it is, man. Okay, perfect. Alright, Scorpio. I'm looking to get some meditation cards and maybe even a few more board cards. What's the deal? Perfect. Okay. I think that's it. Doesn't feel like there is something. Swiftness. Okay. Cutting it and checking the bottom of the deck. Three of Cups, abundance. Very good. Very good. This one's a little tilted. Okay, Scorpio. We have the Sun, the Princess of Discs, and the Two of Discs, which is change. So just keep shining, keep being in your light, continue to do what you're doing. I think finances will change a little bit. You know, the discs are not always money, but often they do represent money because it's what we value. And so it's also earth, stability, grounding. So having the Princess of Discs is like, okay, maybe you're just a little sprout in the dirt right now, but there's going to be some kind of change in whatever it is, be it money, stability, whatever. There's going to be a change, and it's going to be upward. That's how I see that. So first we have the universal hexagram, divine feminine, divine masculine coming together in divine union. So if you are in a relationship, that's great. If not, maybe it's just your two selves coming together as one. Maybe whatever, it could be anything. We have the Hierophant here, the Five of Wands, which is strife, the Four of Swords, which is truce, and the Wheel of Fortune. So again, going back to the core cards, it's that change in probably finances, especially when seeing the Wheel of Fortune, and it's sort of turning in your favor because you relied on yourself to get through this stagnant time, and you made peace with whatever happening will happen. And so the Wheel of Fortune is now turning in your favor because you sat back to relax. But however, I was ignoring the fact that there is the Tower over here. However, the Tower is present. So there is that chance the Wheel of Fortune will be turning out of your favor, depending on where you're at. But we also have the Chariot here as well. So it's somehow you're going to make it through this Tower moment of everything kind of coming down and falling to pieces. But you do have the Nine of Discs here, which is gain, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Discs. So it might be a little bit of a roller coaster where you think you're down now, but you're going to get even further down, and then eventually you'll catch back up is kind of the vibe, which is very sullen, but you have what you need, and that's you. So as long as you make it through this, you will make it through this. And there is like the Eight of Wands over here, which is swiftness. So it might be about acting on the way you feel now instead of later. On the face down, we have the Seven of Discs, which is failure, and the Knight of Swords. So basically going back to, again, you have the power, but you gotta get all the way to the bottom before you can get back to the top. That's kind of the vibe of this reading. And then face down over here, the Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay, so the thing is, you don't feel crossed, you feel ready, you feel prepared, you feel loved. So that's a really good way to go into the situation, is with that love. So that's good. Queen of Swords, Prince of Discs, Lovers, Six of Cups, pleasure, Knight of Cups. Okay, so it's almost like you're trading it. Okay, I see some frustration because you still have the Prince of Discs. So going back to the discs and not seeing that Knight, not seeing that 10, but seeing the Prince, it's like, okay, you might get impatient with yourself because it's going to take some time before you can really stabilize again. However, the Lovers is there, so love is still present, Gemini energy, but also like just happiness in relationships. Plus you have the pleasure card, so you definitely have enough. And then the Knight of Cups is there to remind you that you do have enough. So it might take some time to get right again, Scorpio, but you will, as long as you stay dedicated to it. Ooh, Ace of Wands. These are meditation cards, by the way. Five of Cups, disappointment. 10 of Discs, wealth. And 2 of Cups, love. What did I just say? Not the 10 of Discs, but boom, you got it anyways. So, meditation. Should I ever feel disappointed, I am reminded that I am wealthy in love. So much love, so much caress and care and compassion and beauty. Beauty. Okay, let's see what's going on in the work life of Scorpio. Taken. Buffonite. I think that's a medicine, right? Buffonite. Let's see what the Buffonite has to say about the work life of Scorpio. Perhaps there is no scientific basis for the claims that Buffonite is an antidote, let alone that it existed. Many Buffonite amulets were in fact fossilized fish heads, but as a metaphor it is still quite powerful. Toads were often described as witches' familiars, and their skin was thought to be used in all manner of magic potions. Poisons, actually. Yikes. Yet, from inside the head of those toads, folklore also invented a cure. Focus on finding worth and beauty in circumstances or items that others may regard as ugly. What did I just say? Did I not just say wealthy and love and beautiful? Like, yes. But when it comes to work, you might not be appreciating your job like you should. Maybe it's time that you just go in and say, hey, thanks for being here, Be grateful to be there. So that's still pretty good. All right, I'm going to pull some lucky numbers, and we're going to call it a day. Okay, Scorpio. Let's see some lucky numbers for Scorpio. I don't do numerology, but I just think it's fun to pull numbers. When you see one of these numbers, it's like your little good omen. Jack of clubs is what? Skeletons. Okay, so air and the number 11. Lucky number 11. 11 is in Scorpio season. That's awesome. Look for the number 11. So beautiful. And lean on your air signs a little bit this month for some extra love to make you feel that wealth and that worth. Okay? So, anyways, I'll see you next time. Thank you, Scorpio.